This short video is going to show you how to add several assignments to your class. So I've already created a folder structure, and so I'm going to go right into the folder called Assignments. If I go up to Add Material, I can click on Add an Assignment. And in this case, I'm just going to call it Participation. And the due date, I'll have it be towards the end of the course. And I can set a time if I'd like, and I'll make it 100 points. And I'm going to choose a category. I've already created a number of categories, but if I didn't have a category here, I'd probably go ahead and create one. But I'm going to choose Participation. If this is really just an assignment where you're entering a grade and a student is not uploading anything, you're probably going to want to uncheck this box where it says Submissions Enabled, just so that people don't get confused. So I'm going to uncheck that. And green, of course, means it's published to students. And I'll click on Create. If I wanted to grade that assignment, I could go ahead, click on that link right there. And on the upper right, it says Edit Grades. So I click on Edit Grades, and I can start filling out all the grades for these particular students. I could write a comment here, and I could show that comment to the student if I wanted to. So I'm going to hit Save. I can also grade right from the gradebook. If I click on Gradebook on the left-hand side, you can see I graded these first 4, but I forgot student Steve, and I'll give him a 95. I'm going to go back to Materials. I'm going to do another kind of assignment. So I'm going to go back into my assignment folder, click on Add Materials, Add Assignment, and this one I'll just call Paper 1. Once again, I'll give it a due date, give it some points, give it a category, and this time I'm going to keep Submissions Enabled right here. So when I do that, students will be able to upload a paper and I can view it right inside Schoology. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So now I'm logged in as a student in my course. I have a test student in my course called J, Mississippi. And so he has to submit that assignment called Paper 1. And if you notice that he sees that it's an upcoming assignment right here as Paper 1, but he could also go right into assignments if he needed to. And when he uploads that paper, he'll click on Paper 1, Submit Assignment, click on the File Upload button, and so in this case, he's uploading a file called The Great Gatsby, and he'll click on Submit. And so he could resubmit this assignment up until the due date. So now I just flip back over to the instructor side. So here's my course, and it tells me somebody turned something in. It's one ungraded assignment, so I could click on it here, or I could go over to Assignments over here, click on Paper 1, and it tells me here's an assignment from J, Mississippi that needs grading. So when I click on that, it's going to bring up a viewer right inside Schoology. I can read down through that paper. I could download it if I wanted to. There's some very simple editing markup tools right here that you can use. I could add a comment to this paper. Nice job, but see the Writing Center. There we go. And I could post that back to the student. and I'm going to give them a grade and submit.